Okay, 30-minute warning. 30 seconds.
30 minutes, no. No. This is the TV timeout.
Everybody
30
will be gone by the time we start.
Yeah, you can tell when the network says it's pushing on their next time. All of them are, all the timeouts are 30 seconds. Hurry up.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Thanks.
Oh,
Hey,
You do have three.
We
have
do.
three. We weren't sure.
surprise.
And actually, you got Michelle on.
Yep.
We're trying to be like Fast and Furious stuff.
And they're not even talking, man, I'd love to see a board meeting.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since there hasn't been anything controversial.
Yeah.
There's gonna be at least one person that shows up to the board meeting and be like, we need some trash picked up.
Okay, we're going to bring the December 8th, 2021 meeting to order.
Okay.
And we have no public with us today, so we are going to go to the minutes. Michelle is on video. Michelle?
Yes, I circulated the meeting minutes for November 10th, and I sent it to you. And if there's no other questions, those are the minutes that I'll submit to you for approval.
Is that a motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want
So, or
to
no.
make the motion?
Oh, I make a motion to approve the minutes?
I second.
Oh, that was a no more other question.
What was that?
I didn't hear what, you have a delay.
We didn't hear you, Michelle.
Okay, I'm voting in favor. The sound is really bad,
Breaking up, yeah. Okay.
so.
Okay.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. The meeting minutes of November 10th are approved. Let's go to the project updates. Nicholas?
We'll start off with BTS updates. And BTS has made their second payment for the fixed wireless access portion of their agreement. And just as a reminder, that payment is $3,750 per month.
Bravo.
To date with that project, there's 119 installs. And since they made the switch of their CBRS license provider, service continues to be stable. So we have not heard of any service issues like we were before.
Great.
Regarding the smart poles, all the smart poles have been in service with the exception of Thomas Landing. And as a way to provide service to all the smart poles, including Thomas Landing, and lower our overall cost, we have entered to an agreement with BTS to pay them a one-time fee of $5,525. And in return, BTS will provide fixed wireless service and IT services to each one of the smart poles. That would remove the Verizon, T-Mobile, and I think that's what all we're using right now, maybe AT&T in some spots, service, saving us $100 a month of recurring fees. So for the one-time fee of $5,525, the LCBA/county will be saving $100 per month. So the payback for that CapEx investment is about 7 months.
Great.
So that was signed by BTS. And and hopefully, according to BTS, they expect to have all the fixed wireless circuits up and running by the end of this year. So
Great.
it's really good news. It's
22 days.
better service for less money. Atlantic Broadband Batty grant updates. Olympic Broadband has completed their contract has completed all their field walkouts in Lancaster County, and everything is turned into Olympic Broadband for design engineering. There was a little bit of a delay from when they originally were supposed to have those walkout sheets back, but they did get them last beginning of the month, actually in November, and that will not have an impact on the overall project. They are still forecasted to start construction in Q1 of 2022. We should be receiving our first invoice for the first milestones, which have been met. And that would be the field walks, and we should be receiving them in a couple of weeks. In Carroll and Matthews County, construction has begun already. And the only reason I kind of want to mention that is because they started ahead of schedule. So it looks like hopefully that will continue to Lancaster County, and they'll be hopefully constructing network in Lancaster County ahead of schedule like they have in the other two counties. All Points Broadband, the RDOF winner in our area in Lancaster County. There's not much has been changed since the last update when they were actually at our board meeting last month, except as Sherry had sent out an email that they have applied to become a competitive local exchange carrier or a CLEC. And I just wanted to point out some of the advantages to that and how that helps network providers. By becoming a CLEC, they have access to Verizon's network elements, access to their inter-office fiber. If there's spares available, they have access to their loops, local loops, to customers and businesses, and which actually provides a lot of, a little more tools in the toolbox for them to service customers outside of their footprint without having to actually build network. More importantly, what's also important to them is they have access to co-locate their equipment in Verizon central offices. So they're going to be in a, if they decide to do that, they'll have their equipment in a carrier class facility, battery backed up, electric backed up, and it's really the best of the best. So that's just kind of like some of the positives of being a CLEC. Most broadband providers don't do that, and it's really advantageous for them to do that. So, and that's kind of just my overall updates of the three programs we have ongoing.
That's going to take them close to 6 months to a year before that'll become true, though, right?
It's really not that bad. They have to petition the SEC, and it's really just a matter of the agreement with Verizon is pretty much boilerplate. They really don't change anything on their end. But once they get the approval, you need a certificate of public necessity.
That'll happen fast. They'll have that at the beginning of the year.
They also have to go to the state of Virginia for that.
They did go. They went to the State Corporation Commission, the applications.
For the CLEC?
Yes. Yeah, it's pending. I circulated it. I'm happy to circulate it again.
Well, no.
And I think it's on the agenda for January. So they'll have their CLEC authority early part of 2022, and then they'll adopt an interconnection agreement with the incumbent local exchange carriers and have access to the co-location and direct interconnection. So it's actually a really smart move on their part. Not surprised that they did it.
Sylvan used to be a CLEC. I worked for him. I knew it took us 6 months, though, to get final approval from.
They filed a while ago. It's just that I happened to notice searching the security or the State Corporation Commission's website that it had been filed. It took them a while to get it on public notice too. So it's been there.
All right.
We just weren't aware of it.
And it wasn't being shared.
It doesn't really cost anything either. That's, for the filing. So a lot of people don't do it. I mean, you have to have a surety bond or a letter of credit, but that's about it. So it's almost silly not to become a CLEC.
That's great.
And you can also, by being a CLEC, you can interconnect with other carriers that are within the Verizon office.
Which is huge.
So it really opens up a whole bunch of opportunities, potential opportunities.
Any other questions?
I forgot to put on there, just a quick update on some of the filings we had to do for DHCD. They came back on our project planning grant and said they wanted more paperwork. We have that, and then Don will sign that, and we'll resubmit that to them.
But that's not the piece that we're filing in January. That's the
No,
report,
no,
right?
this was a,
Past business.
this was the
Planning.
planning grant.
Oh,
We
okay.
got 40, they already paid us for it, and then they came back and said, we want more paperwork.
Oh, got it, okay. 'Cause
So we're in the process of filing that one.
I have some, I'm going
Yeah.
to provide you some responses on the other.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And the other one that we've been working on is the smart poles. We're almost done with that. We'll file that one. We want to get that in before the end of the year.
That's just for the broadband. That's for the broadband grant money that we received from the state
For smart poles.
to
Okay.
put the smart poles up.
Okay. The other one is what you're referring to.
I'm only focused on that one then, okay. Because
okay.
I was pleased to see, which I referenced in the BTS contract, the minutes discussing the smart poles from November 19th, which also had some discussion of the other award
Okay,
for the 300 homes and the
right,
equipment.
right, exactly. So, to be honest, we have not started doing that, but we need to start getting that done because everything's due January 22nd.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. In fact, I feel even better having reviewed the minutes from November 19th.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
I'll give you some
That-
blurbs.
The other point I also want to make, I'm going to be gone most of January. I'm going to be gone from the 4th to the 18th, if they let me into British Columbia. I don't know if I'll get through the border, but we'll try.
I'll try and I will get those to you before the end of the year.
Okay, great. I
And you can
appreciate
put it
that.
together. Yeah, okay.
That's all I got. So,
Anybody have anything else? We have our visitor, Don, Board of Supervisors Administrator with us here today. Don, anything?
No, I've got it on, I just wasn't close enough
He
to.
was relaxed.
No, I don't have anything to add.